I remember walking in and Erica asking me a lot of questions. Like, do you have a boyfriend? How old are you? What school do you go to? Stuff like that.
Ask about Erica. And seeing you guys at that clown meet.
The clown meet, right? They like told us exactly what you had, but tried it out.
Tony told me that my old coach wasn't the best, so learned to appreciate Tony when
They had the double layout off bars and like a double back on something else on the floor. I don't even know, but to us, like, we weren't that good at that level. So to us, you were like, "Oh my God, you're amazing!" We were all just like so like amazed and kept asking Tony like exactly what you had. I also remember Tony was like, she's moving to Montville, and I was like, yay, she's gonna be in my school. And then they weren't in my school, right? Then you homeschooled, right? I don't remember my first day. I don't think I had a first day. I've been here forever. Like when I was little, like a little tot.
I'm really scared to come in because you guys are like, I remember at level 9 regionals, the first year you guys were so good, and I was like, I hope like I'm gonna be able to do this, and then everything worked out well.
Right. I feel like everybody that's come into like our group has like worked so well. Like it was so smooth. Like some of the other groups get new girls, and it's just like.
Oh yeah, that was the best. I remember Erica telling me like a week later that I fit perfectly in with the group. So I remember that.
We definitely like all work together really well and like motivate each other.
Michelle wiped out the other day. She just switched sleep and crashed the beam.
Yeah.
It was like a pogo stick. She's so strong. I was like, dude, boom! Rebounded. Like, what? She was pumping those giants. It was like, 1, 2, 3, boom! And she like hit it, like the mat rolled up. Like, Cody's just like this. I can't even count.
No, and she gets up and she's like,
the big smile. I can't even count how many times that she's like, just like, she's at something and then gets up and is like, falls on the face and is like,
and Tony's like, that smile.
Like 2 days before regionals.
Right. It was that week.
He smashed my face on the bar and he's like, oh, your face is all swollen. And I looked in the mirror like, when I went up there to get ice and he brought a whole chunk. It was like chunked up. And he goes like, put this on your face. I was like, his foot got stuck in the loop. He went down like 10 times. And he hopes we don't see it. Right, and he gets up and he's just like, and run off. Like nothing has happened.
He looks around like,
right, so he like climbs up and he's like going and he's like, he's like, all right, I'm okay. And then jump off. He's like, who jumps out like that? Like everybody saw it.
oh, I'm getting too old for this.
Nice, Leisha.
Hey, Ann.
Hey, Erica.
How's the baby?
You're always touching.
Do you think it can hear me?
Erica, stop asking weird
Do you
questions.
think it can see me?
Erica, get back to work.
What? Do you think it like gets bored in there?
Erica, stop asking dumb questions.
I just want to Can you feel that? Can
Erica,
you feel
stop
that?
touching. Stop touching.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Michelle, are you kidding me? We've been doing this for 2 months now, and you can't understand it. This is not Susie's School of Tap and Crap. We're not standing here messing around. If you want to do
We'll just be like, I'm pretty sure everyone's went through that phase of wanting to quit.
Yeah, now I don't know. Like after, like when I wasn't really good at all, actually it was really bad, and especially like on beam. Like we had the girls and like the other, because I was moved into like the group A at the time was like Noelle, Amy, and everything, and they were all yelling at me for my series. Paul was yelling at me for my series. I was coming, like she was like, you're gonna have to come in on Sunday. Like it was just like so rough. And then school was like, even though I was in like 7th grade, like that was just a lot for me at the time. So then I wanted to quit, and like I like started ripping down all my posters of gymnastics and everything, and then I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I can't do this anymore. And I did it for like a couple years. And then eventually I was just like, my mom was like, fine, quit. And then one day I was just like, no, I'm not quitting. Like, and if I quit, I can't even imagine like what I'd be doing now. Because after a certain point in your life, you can't start a new sport. You can't, like, there's, like, nothing you could do. So I'd be like, and because I'm so hyper, like, can't even imagine being home. Just be like, God, no. My parents would, I go home one day and I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. I need to go for a run or something.
Yeah, one day out of the gym is like,
I go start to go crazy. But I feel like everyone, like, has that, like, phase where, like, they want to quit, but you just, like, have to, like, keep pushing through because...
Yeah, and that's what's so good about the sport. Like, it, like, teaches you to, like, keep going even if things are hard.
Yeah, right. Like, you can't just, like... Usually when people, like, have that, like, option that they want to quit, it's because they're going through something, and that's, like, when you need to push through.
Okay, so, like, I was always, like, really close to Logan. So as soon as she quit, I went through, like, a phase where I really wanted to quit also. Like... We'd always just kind of talk about, like, how hard it was since, like, I think that year it was only us two that didn't make nationals, so it was kind of, like, hard to, like, get, like, motivated now, but I think as soon as she left, I just got really motivated since I was the only one that didn't make it, and I think that's what led me to really, like, mentally change. Remember how I always, like, said I'm going to make it next year?
Right, I remember that. You were both, like...
Yeah, and then
that's what made you make it, because you were saying all that stuff.
Yeah, that next year I made it, so.
Yeah.
There's never been, like, an actual time where I wanted to quit, but definitely, like, after school, all my friends would be like, oh, like, let's hang out, like, let's go swimming at this person's house, and I always wanted to, like, join them. But I would just come to the gym and, like, I would work hard, and it took me to places where all my friends weren't. And now, like, definitely going to college on a scholarship really, like, motivates you.
It's all worth it. Definitely all worth it.
Yeah, it's all worth it.
Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, wow.
She's an interesting one.
Right.
She's crazy.
But love her. Right. I don't think there's a time, even when she's like at her worst, like there's still a giant smile on her face.
Always.
Yeah.
And I think that's like something that helps her get through. It helps everyone get through.
Yeah,
right. Because it gives us all
like a smile on her face, even when like times are hard. Like it just gets everyone through. I think.
You can definitely tell that she loves the sport.
Yeah. Right. And like Jules, I remember. Being at a competition in like level 4, and I know it was just me in that. I'm pretty sure I was the only one in that like age division, so I was the only one in the session. And Jules' coach was somewhere else with like Hannah Lou, remember her?
Yeah.
They're, like really good gymnast. And then Paul was helping Jules like with her setting. She's like, oh, you could go, and she was like coaching her. I remember being with her and like crazy that then she was at our gym and like how far we've come together.
Yeah, even though we haven't, like, been with Jules in a while, I, like, competed with her a couple times.
We were homeschooled with her.
Yeah, we were homeschooled with her, and I competed a couple times with her, and I, like, forgot about, like, how motivating she is. Like, even, like, I fell a couple times or whatever, she would still, like, get me back on my feet, help me out, you know.
Right, she's so good.
I wake up every morning and go on Twitter, and I see Jules tweet always something positive.
Always.
Yeah. Always, right. And and Alicia, always dancing.
Twerking, specifically.
Me gyrating. As Ashley says.
When Ashley catches her, she's like...
It still keeps going then. Doesn't stop, just keeps going.
And I would consider you, like, really, like, the ringleader of our group.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, you always, like, show us, like, what the, like...
You keep us on
keep
task.
Us motivated, and no matter what, we're always, like, looking up to you and doing everything, and...
Oh, Erica, our, I don't even know what to say, you know, you just want to know everything. You're like the paparazzi over here. How old are you? Do you have a boyfriend? Like, how old's your parents? Like, what does that have to do with gymnastics? But okay. Like, I don't even know. Like, the questions that you ask, I don't know where they come from. They come from, like, the deepest part of your mind. Like, how did you come up with, like, Janae? I remember Janae coming in. Janae is, like, 3 years older than us, and you're asking her, like, the most personal questions on her first day. Like, what? Like, I'd be too scared to ask her because she's already older than us. Now you're asking her, like, I don't even know. Like, what?
When Erica's not in the gym, it's always so quiet.
Yeah.
Like those rare times when she's not here.
Very rare times. She never misses a day.
Miss practice. Right. She's just chill, you know?
Yeah, she's always just like...
You're just kind of like... I feel like Remember how we said Logan was the peacemaker? She was never the peacemaker. Logan really wasn't the peacemaker.
Bert
You were
always
the
makes
peacemaker.
Bert never makes drama. She never does anything. She's just always there.
She's
Never
like,
has a tear in her eye.
Nope. It's always just. Always just.
I feel like you help keep the group together because like
Help keep the group sane.
right. You're always like I feel like you're always just
Otherwise,
like
we all be like
that one person
Crazy.
that's just kind of
You'd be
just like
crazy.
under the radar, but just like always there. I don't know. Like I don't even know. Like the group would be so different without you because even though you are under the radar, you help us all so much in like different ways with like our friendships. I feel like you always keep us like happy too. It's always just good vibes. Michelle, you're pretty great. You're a wild one, aren't you? Yeah. Especially when it comes to your beam. You know, always just whether you're like flying off the beam, literally.
It's always
It's either straight on or completely flying.
no. Michelle, you're very like I don't know if
Calm down.
Seriously. You're like, no, Alicia, you don't understand. Like, okay, so I'm
goes like
sorry,
that.
I don't understand, but like,
so funny.
just gotta get it together. You know, the one time, as many times as you fall, like when it's on, and like you do it in competition, and it's like wow. Like,
Yeah, and she knows how to put it on at competition.
Right.
Like
All I know is whenever like I'm like a little like should I do this shit? Michelle's like just go, you'll be fine. Like
Right.
you're a daredevil, you do anything. Like you don't like. So then that gets me motivated to just do it. Like I
right,
don't
if
even
Michelle can do it. Like,
care. She's just like just do it. Come on, like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
As I lay, it's like on my neck. Like I know it's like getting like really hard for like the girls who are like getting recruited and stuff because I remember like they're recruiting so young now, and it's like very very stressful with all the colleges like looking at you. But like all I have to say is that like everyone will find their spot, like no matter how hard it is, and with all this stress, like everyone will find the school that they're like meant to be at, and like not to rush the process and just keep working hard, and it will all work out.
Yeah, and I think it's also really important that like once you do find your school, I think you need to like make sure you stay focused, like
Motivated.
yeah, you have to stay motivated because once you have your spot, it's not like it's
not
not there
set
until
in
you sign. Like I had that problem also. Like it was like getting like a little bit stressful near the end before like I actually committed, but like you really just have to stay focused. Like nothing is said and done until it's signed on a piece of paper. So
Yep. Right.
Definitely when a coach is like getting mad at you or yelling at you, they're only trying to help you. And if they're yelling at you, then you need something to work on.
Right. I think like a huge thing is like leadership, especially like you guys and the coaches have definitely like pointed out to me and at times yelled at me saying that like you're a leader, you need to step up. Like that's a very important role, and it's a role that's like it's not even so much like chosen, like you take on that role as a person, like your personality, and like whether you're helping someone with a problem or you're being the motivator or something. Like every group needs that one person to keep you in check, to help out, because it just kind of rounds the group out, and like you know who you are, you need to step up next year. Like
The one thing I'm definitely gonna miss is like walking into this gym and like being in that atmosphere like with like all of you guys and like the whole gym like with the coaches. Like I feel like I will never like get this bond like with anyone else. Like I've been here for so long and I just don't like I just love that like here. Like I miss one day and I'm like I miss the gym. Like I need it. Like I need the people, I need working out, I need like gymnastics, I need everything. And like I don't know what I'm gonna do like without Northstars next year.
yeah, I'm gonna really miss the attitude of this gym. I know that everyone has a goal in this gym. It's the coaches, the kids, like everyone in the group is constantly motivated to succeed. There's no one really going off track. Like everyone's on the same page, and I just hope that's the same in college also.
I'm definitely going to miss the discipline that all the coaches have taught me, and even like the girls in the gym. But I know whatever was given to me, I'm going to take to college.
I think I'm gonna miss like being able to lead you guys like a team and not just this group. Like, you guys are so important to me and we're so close. But the gym as a whole, like, I hate seeing people with problems and everything, but, like, to help them, like, that feeling is the best feeling in the world. Like, the other day, Soph was having a problem on vault, and I helped her out and everything. I tried to calm her down, and she got her steps back. And then she texted me that night, and getting that text was the most heartwarming feeling to know that I was able to help someone. And, like, when you go to college, like, you guys are all kind of, you're in that mature state there. You don't necessarily need that person to help you. And, like, I'm going to miss helping everybody. Feeling like we're all like a family. I'm just definitely going to miss that.
I've got no plans at all to leave.
I honestly, like, my parents give up so much to, like, they take me to the gym, they take me to meets, like, I would not have done it, like, anything without them. Like, the things my mom had gone through when I was when I was younger, my mom and dad, like, they literally were there every step of the way when I was, like, going through troubles, and they got me through everything, and now I would definitely not be where I am now without them. Like, couldn't have done it without them.
Right, and everybody thinks that it's so cliche to just say thank you, but they don't understand what we go through. Like, our parents have given up their every moment of free time, not even just to bring us to practice, but to help us achieve what we want to achieve. There are motivators, there are teachers, like, inside and out of the gym, and, like, and I feel like that's also helped, though, because it's brought us together closer as a family. Like, we all travel together, you know, like, my family has grown closer, like, our parents have grown
I know our parents are, like, so close now, and, like, I will always look up to your parents as, like, second parents to me. Like, I walk into your house and I'm like, hey, like, it's just like a second family. Like, all of you guys as families are second families to mine, and it's like, I don't know, I love that feeling.
Our parents, like, have to take off of work to, like, take us to meets, take us to practice, those 8 a.m. practices. Like, they need to, like, suffer their lives to be here for us.
Yeah, like,
I wouldn't say suffer.
And, like, their lives, like, revolve around us. Like, they not only, like, driving us to practice every day, but, like, they have to take us to meets, they have to take off from work, they have to, like, they can't even go on vacation without having to worry about our schedules. It has to be on this week off, but, like, what if they have work that day, or, like, you know, it's just forever thankful, and for the support that they provide also.
Yes. Big thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for all of you've done. I've literally been with you my whole life, and I would not be anywhere that I am today without you. I remember when I was little, like, always seeing you. You were, like, the one person, like, I remember, and you were getting me through it all. And I remember when you were leaving, and everyone was so upset, and I, like, couldn't believe, like, it was true that you were leaving. And when I heard that you were coming back, like, it was, like, the happiest day of my life. And I also, like, when I was going through my hard times, when I was, like, homeschooled with, like, all the stuff, and you always were there by my side, like, helping me through it all, and I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm so thankful for you. Thank you so much.
Yvonne, I understand, like, everyone usually says you're the lifesaver, but it's really much, much more than that. You're constantly there when we need help. Like, there's never a time where you are off, or, like, you're always there to help us. And this week your back has been hurting you could barely even walk, and I look over and I see you spotting us. It's never, like, there's just no off time with you. You're always there for us to help us, so I'll always appreciate that. Thank you.
So even though you haven't been here for that long, you definitely brought a big addition to our team this season and last season. And whatever Tony says, you really understand him very well, and that brings a good vibe to all the other girls and the seniors.
Tony, there are honestly so many things that I could say when I thank you for everything that you've done, but there's not even enough words to explain how thankful the seniors are. You've helped us achieve so much. You've provided us with so many opportunities, and we can't thank you enough for helping us achieve our dreams, whether it's competition-wise, like winning meets, or just being a family and getting our scholarships. You've helped us through all of it, and we're a family, and I'll never forget that.
Hi, sorry I wasn't able to make the other video, but I wanted to thank a few people. First, I want to thank my parents and my brother. Thank you so much for supporting me and for driving me to the gym every day. Second, I would like to thank my coaches. Thank you for pushing me and helping me become the best gymnast I can be. Tone, I know you're going to miss picking on me next year, but I'm sure you'll be okay. I would also like to thank my teammates. Thank you so much for cheering me on at meets and helping me through practices. I would not be where I was today without you guys. Also, I would like to add, Northstars has helped me become a stronger person mentally and physically. Sometimes when I thought I wasn't able to make it through a hard practice or get a certain skill, I always pushed through it and was able to accomplish what I wanted. I'm going to miss everyone so much next year, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Hey everyone, I wanted to take a moment, since this is my last banquet, to talk about how much Northstars has impacted my life. The opportunities I've had, obstacles I've overcome, and success I've had would not have been possible without my family, coaches, and teammates. Mom, Dad, and Rich, there are not enough words in the world to thank you for all you have done for me. Thank you for supporting me, driving me back and forth, and providing me with unconditional love. Tony and Paula, thank you for making Northstars my home. It will forever have a special place in my heart. Ashley, thank you for pushing me to be the best athlete I can be. Anne, I am so excited and honored to follow in your footsteps at UNH. Yvonne and Mel, thank you for all of your hard work as well. To my fellow seniors, to say I'm going to miss you next year is an understatement. We have truly left our legacy and also become a family. I have cherished every moment together. To my younger teammates, keep working hard, it really matters. When you're faced with challenges, attack them and keep fighting. I will miss everyone so much. Thank you.
Have ever been, and I'll never leave again, 'cause you are the only one, and all my friends have gone to find another place to let their hearts collide. Just promise me you'll always be a friend, 'cause you are the only one. Stumbling off drunk, getting myself lost, I am so gone. So tell me the way home, and listen to sad songs, singing about love, and where it goes wrong. All my senses come to life while I'm stumbling whole, as drunk as I have ever been, and I'll never leave again, 'cause you are the only one, and all my friends have gone to find another place to